Good morning, you guys. IMDEXSTAR here. Welcome back to my channel. I think it's a little weird starting my video while I was working out. Basically because that video was on a Sunday and well, that video was yesterday and then today is already a Monday. But I don't know. I think I planned for something different and then I completely forgot about doing it. So we're already on a Monday. But even if on a Monday, you are seeing me here because I am on local leave, and we're going to Dubai, and then we're gonna enjoy a bit of a resort time in Dubai with Madame Diana, Madame Berna. So for now, get ready with me as we go to Dubai. Alrighty guys, so just finished a shower. My god, my hair. Well, it's getting longer, so I love that. So, after a shower, while my skin is still damp, let me put you up a bit here. I would usually do a body lotion, and this is the lotion that I use. Not sponsored, I'm just happy to use it. So, this is the lotion that I usually use, and I would put this on, and then after putting this on, I would put like cologne or a perfume or something like that, because it actually makes your perfume last longer, or your scent last longer, because like you have the oil components of the lotion and things like that, so it makes it last longer. Let me take a cologne. So choosing. Okay, I think we are going to be using this today because we have used let me just close it up. We have used the body wash of the cologne that we got from Germany. So we are going to be using this today. This is just as a layering, like a layering scent. And then later on when we have clothes on, we'll be putting on something else. Okay. Now for our face. So for the face, this is where everything comes in, and this is basically, well, for now, my cosmetics and skincare, I don't know how you call it, like cabinet. It's not really a cabinet, it's like a mini area for my skincare and cosmetics. So we'll be taking what I usually do, like if I travel and things like that, or if I go somewhere and I need my skincare as well, I would like use it before going, and then I would pack it, like put this one here. So every time I use something, I put it in, I use it and put it in, because I know that that's gonna be the skincare or the products that I'm gonna be using on a daily basis while I'm traveling or while I am out. So let me show you that, and then we'll do my morning routine before we head to Dubai. Alrighty, so I've already readjusted you to be there. So first things first is, since I've already gotten out of the shower and I've already cleansed my face, first up is, I don't know if I told you, like I don't do toners. I don't know if I need to do toners anytime soon, but for now I don't do toners. So I only do essence water. This is ginseng essence water from Beauty of Juson. So this is what I use, and others would actually use it on a like cotton pad and things like that. For me, I just put it on my hand and rub it in. I don't really feel like doing so much things in the morning, because it's gonna be like, even though if it's regardless of the temperature, actually, well, if I'm in Europe, it'll be okay, because at this time it's a little bit colder. But now that we're still here in the Middle East, it's really very different, and I want things to be as light as possible on my face. So basically, I would use that, and I would put it in my bag. Next one that we use is this one. I use this as my serum in the morning. This is Advanced Snail Power Essence by CosRX. By the way, you guys, this is not sponsored. I'm just happy to be using it, so it's already in the bag. And then I'll put it all over my face. This is as simple I don't know. For me, it's really as simple as it gets. And I know a lot of people who are into beauty or like skincare would say that what I'm doing, my application process is not the right one or something like that. This is what works for me. So do something that works for you as well. All right, so we already have the essence water, which is for me, my toner, and then a little bit of serum, which is the CosRX Snail 96. And then we're gonna do a little bit of moisturizer. I have already seen the Inky list for a very long time, but I think it's only now that I'm wanting to try it. So this is going to be the moisturizer that I'm using. This is vitamin B, C, and E moisturizer. And I think I've been using it for, this one has been with me for, it's on the 2nd week now. I got it last week. So the same thing. We apply it all over the face and neck. And then excess products, we put it over our shoulder and our hands. Okay, next step. So on a daily basis, basically if I'm going out, which is most of the time, I would usually use it's somehow like a makeup base. I don't really do much makeup. I mean, I don't know, for me, it's not really much makeup. It's just very basic. But this is what I use. This is a makeup base by Chanel. And I love it because I think I've already, what do you call this? Shared this with you guys that I love this because look, I don't know if it comes through as much, but it's like a very pearlescent one. And I usually use this all over my face as well, just to give that light and brightness. So you have a bit of the face and the neck. So we have even skin tone. But this is something that is already, I think, almost close to cosmetics. And if you notice, I did not do what do you call this? Sunblock or SPF, because the next two that I'll be using, which is after the makeup base, which is the CC cream and the Beauty Balm by Hermes and Chanel. These two already has SPF. The Beauty Balm has SPF 30, and then the CC cream has SPF 50, which I think is more than enough to cover like on a daily basis. So what I do is I actually mix the CC cream and the Beauty Balm, because the CC cream is a little bit darker. Let me show you. This is the CC cream, it's a little bit darker, and the Beauty Balm is a little bit lighter. So I mix those two, and I feel like that actually gives me a better skin tone. And somehow these two are not really heavy. I mean, not really super coverage, but they are somehow medium, I think. Light to medium coverage, and they are a little bit buildable. It's just that I think it's not gonna be a replacement to your foundation if you really do foundation daily, but it's something that can be used as an alternative if you don't really like doing foundation on a daily basis. Well, for me, I love how it looks, but I think because last time I passed by the Chanel beauty store, I saw a very beautiful velvety texture or velvety finish foundation, the Vitalumiere something, which is, I think they're gonna be bringing back, or they're actually bringing back. So I might start doing a little bit of foundation very, very soon, but if I do that, I'll update you guys. So I usually do that with with the makeup base and then the foundation, or the CC cream and the beauty balm, just to give like a better coverage. I don't know, like previously when we started, you will see that I have red marks right here, but with the beauty balm and the CC cream, it has somehow it didn't really remove it completely, but you can still, it still peeks through and sees through, and you can still see the skin and things like that. And for me, it looks a little bit more natural. Yeah. Okay. So after all the base that I've already done, next up is going to be, we're going to do a little bit of loose powder. Well, this is the loose powder from Chanel, and this is number 30. But usually, when I get loose, because I've been using it for quite a lot, and I already have different containers, what I do is I actually mix it with a different powder as well, because I feel like the loose powder, even though it is loose powder, it still feels like very foundation-y, like it's color heavy, and it makes my skin a bit oily. So what I do is I actually mix it up with something else, which is my own secret. I mix it up with something else so it actually like mattifies a little bit of my skin, but somehow retains that color, and also not gonna be very oily onto my face. And I would use it with this particular brush. This is a brush from La Mer, which I had for like 48 years now. So we'll get a little bit of the powder, and then I'm actually just mattifying the face, and somehow, because I don't wear foundation, this will be the powder that will be setting. This will be the powder that will be setting my beauty cream and the CC cream and things like that. It might look a little bit a little bit whiter on screen. It's gonna look a little bit white. It might even look like 2 shades or 2 tones lighter than my skin tone, but because I have an acidic body chemistry, it will blend in after a few minutes. It's gonna blend in, and we will also be, of course, adding a little bit of color onto our face. But for now, as they say, you trust the process. So we're putting that on, and it is going to be this particular look. So that is that, and then we're now gonna add a little bit of color. Now, this is still what I'll be using is still like a powder foundation, not really powder foundation, but how do you call this? Well, this is still pressed powder, but it is a little bit, let me just take my brush. It is a little bit darker than my skin tone, so this actually creates a bit more of color. This is from Gucci, and this is Matte Natural number 5. I think this is like a normal pressed powder, and you will see that I've been using it for quite a while because I use it a lot and on a daily basis. So we do that, and then I use it as a contour, like just to add a little bit of color onto the face, so we are not really very light and very white. And it somehow does its job, because I don't really do so much of that makeup, and I don't really want to be like super heavy on a daily basis. It gives a little bit of color, and I'm happy with that color. So that is that, and I actually use it with this particular brush. This is a brush from Hermes. I think this is like a powder brush from Hermes, so I think it's doing its job. Okay, let's put it in the bag, and then we'll put the brush in. Next up is a blush. We do a little bit of blush, a little bit of color, flush of pink or flush of color like that. Take my brush right here. Oh, I'm actually using Dior, and this is Dior number 4 Coral. This is the Backstage collection. We do a bit of color just to make us look a little bit more fresh. Don't worry guys, we're almost done, almost done. You would say that it's really like so much. Okay, that's the blush, we put it in. And then we do a little bit of highlights. And highlights, I use this one, which is from Chanel. This is number 20 highlighting powder, number 20 warm gold. Let me take another brush. And this, I'm actually using this with a Chanel powder brush, but I feel like this is what works for me because I use it on a daily basis as well. Inside this, it actually has its own brush, but I don't use it as much. I mean, I don't really use it. And then this is how it looks. You can see that I really use it up. So we just put a little bit of highlights just to accentuate that cheekbone because we have. And then we just put a little bit of color right here down just to have a little bit of sheen just on the high points. And that is it. So we just need to do our brows and a little bit of lip, and I think we're ready to get dressed. So I've did my brows off cam because I think if I do it on cam, it's gonna be taking forever and ever. So I usually brush my brows with this brow brush from Hermes, and then I would fill it in. Like there are a few gaps in my brows. I mean, there are still a few gaps, but I don't really want, because it's like a daily makeup, I don't really want it to be like super superimposed. But I would fill it in with this brow from Benefit. I feel like Benefit actually does very good brows. This is micro filling pen from Benefit, and I set all the whole brow by a 24-hour brow setting or brow setter from Benefit as well. So that goes in the bag, and I think we're almost done. I just need a little bit of lip, which is just this. This is I think I've hauled this with you guys, a lip mask from Trader Joe's. We just put a little bit of lip mask, which actually acts as a lip balm already for me. It works so well, it's super hydrating. That goes in the bag. And then we do a little bit of lip line just to, this is, oh, the other way is the brush. This is number 158 from Chanel, a lip liner from Chanel. I think I even have to sharpen it already. But this is 158. We're gonna just line the lip a bit, just to define the lip. Okay, I think we're good to go. Okay, is it balanced? We raise it a little bit here, just to have that arch. All right, after that lip line, we do a little bit of a lipstick. It's actually a very, very light. This is the number 31 Le Rouge from Chanel. And this is, I think, let me just see, because I don't know the number is here. This is number 1 Rouge Beige. I don't know if you can see it. It's number 1 Rouge Beige right there. I love this because it's refillable and the color really fits very well. I mean, as you can see, I think I need a bit more refill now. It's almost done. But I love this because it really just, for me, it's like the perfect beige color or perfect nude color. Plus, it has that like a gold shimmer after, but it really feels like it looks very natural. So that is that. And then final touch is actually to put on, this is Sublimage. It's like, I've been using, I mean, you can see I've been using it a lot. This is I use it as a setting spray. Where does it say? Well, This is actually like a mist on the face that somehow should make you feel refreshed after a while, but with the skincare benefit of Sublimage. But for me, I use it as a setting spray for after everything is done. All right. So we are all set and ready to go. Let's get dressed. Alrighty guys, so this is OOTD, already dressed and ready to go. I mean, you can see my luggage behind me, already ready to go. I mean, look, it's just going to be 1 week and that's how much I have. Anyways, this is OOTD. This is, I think, a shirt from Uniqlo. And then the belt and the slippers are from Dior. And then of course the Apple Watch, I just swapped it out with the blue strap, so at least it matches somehow. And then the shorts are from H&M. And then these are my usual stack. I just added the tiger's eye bracelet today, but these are my usual stack of Hermes, Pandora, and Tiffany. Let's go to Dubai. Alrighty, you guys, so that is it. I hope you enjoyed our time together getting ready with me. And we're just waiting for our car transport to head to Dubai. Anyways, well, I hope you enjoyed our time today. Of course, I'll be bringing you along with me as we enjoy with Madame Berna and Madame Diane, but I'll be on the next one. For now, I'll leave the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next one. Bye!